I come from an equipment manufacturing company and we are here for the last 35 years. Now I treat my equipment as dumb, really dumb equipment. So I have to stand out of competition. I have to make it smart. So how I can make it smart? The only route I take is IoT. So how I will be differentiated from my competitors is through IoT. That is another most important point for me to sustain the business. Number two, the most important thing is customer experience. So today, like you heard in the last panel, they were saying that everything is now in the form of revenue model. People are moving from capex to revenue. So everything is going from rental to leasing, etc. So where you have to monitor your assets on remote and measure the different metrics and monetize as per usage, misuse, overuse, etc. So this has become very, very important on an equipment manufacturing or an equipment company. I will add on as so that is why it is very important for us to get the IoT into our business picture.
So I represent a company called Ulam International. Ulam is one of the largest agro-based company of the globe. So we have over 70 countries over the globe. We have more than 200 manufacturing facilities and 70,000 employee base. So, including manufacturing facility, Ulam is also into the farming and all. So the product from farms also goes into the manufacturing. So Ulam has started this digitalization journey long back, uh, and it is not only limited to the manufacturing facility but also for the farms and fields. They have digitalization. So one, for example, for the palm oil or palm tea tree farms, we have used the drone-based camera system. So because the fields are so big that it is not possible humanly to go and check how the cultivation, how the growth of the field is. So they have used this drone-based system. So it has started, and now from the manufacturing facility side, if you see, we have the all kind of facilities like the facilities which we have acquired, where we have legacy systems, where we do not have any control system, no data is available. Then we have some plants which has been built in last decades by own and having certain control system, but we are dependent on OEM to get the data from that. And certain facilities that we are building new, where we have a clear vision about that how we can go for integration. So all these three systems are there. We are working on that how we can go for digitalization in each of the systems. So that way, Lance view and idea is very clear that digitalization is the need of hour, and we have to do it.
Good afternoon. I worked 15 years in electronics, assembly lines, and 15 years in discrete manufacturing with CNC VLCs and die casting. So, a complete different kind of experiences. Worked in large multinationals and medium scale companies. So, knows the pains of both. IoT, whether we should do IoT or not, to me is not a question. It's a very clear-cut answer that IoT is the future. When we should do it, that can be the question. What's the right time to do it can be the question. And what is the affordability for a type of industry, the type of sector can be a question and can be debated over. It has its own advantages, pros, but it has its own disadvantages or cons at this moment. So, as the discussion goes forward, definitely Arvind will put those points in front of all of you and then we will discuss on that. I have definitely tried pilot projects in discrete manufacturing, which has its very difficult challenges internal It's far easy in assembly lines, but it's extremely tough to go live on this manufacturing, especially at a medium scale level. So we'll talk when it comes on that.
So thank you everyone for sharing your experiences. So we clearly hear three completely different sets of drivers for this adoption. One was the customer experience, and frankly, how do I kind of differentiate myself in the business? How do I remain competitive? It's not necessarily just the money part of it. So it's a very, very definitive advantage that an IoT can deliver to equipment manufacturing. From there to internally driven process optimization, process visibility is part of it, and then finally, end of the day, it has to happen. So discrete manufacturing is really kind of a, I would say unmanageable. So you have these three completely different perspectives of the why the IIoT adoption is happening very fast. From our experience in the last few years, this journey of IIoT adoption is really accelerating. And the last 1 year has been an extremely interesting for us. When we started this journey about 7 years back, nobody even wanted to talk to us about that. And suddenly from here to this today that I have practically every week about 4 to 6 conversations on what do I do, how do I do it, when do I do it, can you guide us, something like that. So obviously that interest levels are very high. And this is not from the perspective of whether to do it or not, it's just how to do and when to do and what format. That's the interesting part of it. And this is what probably gets validated from the behind. Interestingly, when we are doing discussions, and also gentlemen have the same here, we always recommend that companies should decide when they are ready to do, only when they have a clear visibility of what they're looking at. So there are clearly defined use cases that this is what I want to achieve, and you heard me, there are distinct use cases, and I think all these three can come from each one of them. But that's where you start. So we always recommend that you start top down in terms of planning, but adopt bottoms up. That means don't try to do everything in one go, start different pieces, take up one pilot project, take two machines, take one line, take one plant, and then kind of scale it. Because that POC is not just for you to do try technology, but also to try whether your own people are culturally ready for that transition of bringing a completely non-transparent kind of a data sharing to a completely transparent system. This is like demonetization in manufacturing. Suddenly, what happens on a machine is visible to the operator and to the CEO at the same instance. And that scares people. And that really scares people. But these are the kind of who see the advantages of doing that, and that's what is happening. So I'm going to rotate this question to all three of them that you actually started the adoption and started building business case, and your management, your board, asking for the funds, asking for the time, asking for the investment, not just in terms of money, but your own people time in that. How do you start building the team which will own it? Somebody was asking in the morning that who should be the owner of that project in the company? And I said no single owner can play that role. That's be a team. So you mind sharing how you go about building the team which is the owner of that? Who leads it? The business should lead it.
Yeah, in the last panel, I don't know if you have been there. I think Sridhar told that it has moved from CIO to a business leader. In fact, that is the fact that it has the ownership of IoT should come into the business leader, because he'll be able to see what is the future and for how long and what are the dynamic changes he has to make as per the market demands. So CIO is the backseat, he cannot guide this. As for the IoT part of it. So coming to the team, yes, the business leader will have to take a driver's seat, and you have the. See, in our case, we can say that you have to have the IT as one of the partners, internal department as one of our partners, and then the engineering team to integrate the IoT onto our equipment as the second guy, and then we are in the field, so we need the service team also to get integrated into this. So all these three people are the main three pillars, along with the business leader who has to make this successful, and all the energies to flow in synergy. So